in life, it's not a question of beating yourself up and saying, why did I do this? Why did I do that? It's a matter of being more realistic. And if you begin to think of yourself as the master of your own destiny, you're the master strategist, commanding your own army, it's actually a very empowering, liberating idea, as opposed to something where you just sort of beat yourself down and get down on yourself. It's more the fact that anytime something goes wrong in life, you can look at it and say, you were responsible for that in some way. You could have done things differently. Go back, analyze what you did in this mistake you made, whenever, and see, if I had done A instead of B, it would have turned out differently. And I think you can do this for any decisions that you have in life.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? You control your destiny. Every man holds his destiny in the palm of his hands. What you do in your 20s is going to affect your 30s and 40s. And it's going to take longer for you to get in the penthouse. It's going to take longer for you to see the views, The things I did, I did a lot of mistakes, man. I made a lot of mistakes, and it took me longer. But it's so crazy. They teach us that 30 is old, and you're supposed to settle down. Man, look, I'm 32, and I feel like my life just started. I feel like my life just started, man, at 32. So if you're in your 20s right now, man, I'm telling you, your life ain't even started yet. But you don't want to start off on your back leg, paying child support, with a criminal record. Even if you got those things right now, you can still overcome it, but you just got to make a choice right now. Like, you got to go all in for your destiny, man, because that shit important. What you do right now is going to affect your life later on. Everything you do, good or bad, man, So before you make choices right now, always think about your 30s, your 40s, 50s. Think about that shit, because it comes fast, and you will be there, and you will have big regrets. You'll have big regrets. And trust me, man, 32, 36, 37, man, that shit, you feel like you're in your 20s still. So you want to hit your 30s, man. Look, you want to be good. You don't want nothing holding you back. You don't want to be on no papers. You don't want to have no kids stressing you out. None of that shit. But if you got that shit right now, man, just make up your mind that you got to go harder. Deal with what you got to deal with, and just go harder. Go extra hard. Sometimes you got to go double hard. If you got kids, man, you don't need no days off. If you want to get in the penthouse, you don't need no days off. If you got felony charges, man, do what you got to do to get that shit dropped off your shit, and go harder. Go to the point where motherfuckers ain't gonna believe that you got felony charge. You got to switch the narrative, because your destiny, that shit important, man. I love movies that bring up the past, and because your past is important. Your past is important, because that's going to affect if you see these views, man. And I'm just glad I'm here, man, because look, it wasn't easy, but I just went tunnel vision, man. I went straight tunnel vision. I made no excuses. I put everything on myself, stopped blaming my baby mama, and I just went hard. Fuck it. You got to do what you got to do in this world, man. Even if you messed up, man, you got to do what you got to do. You got to go double hard. Sometimes you got to get 5 hours sleep for 4-5 months. Fuck it. The life you want, we got to get that shit. Your destiny, man. Don't make no mistakes. Well, you can make mistakes, but don't make no major mistakes now. Since you got the information, hey, you got to apply that shit. You have to apply that shit, because your 20s is very important. That's going to set you up for your 30s. And that's when the fun starts. The fun starts in your 30s and 40s, bro. They lied to us, man. They fucking lied. They said we're supposed to have fun in our 20s. Man, you're supposed to hustle in your 20s to set it up for your 30s. They fucking lied to us, man. So, hey, man, let's get it. No excuses. We're going to keep working, and we'll keep getting better. Because right now, every day is a fight for your destiny, man. Let's get it.